glad you're here.
How's the family?
They're fine. How is yours?
Oh, well, my dogs are fine.
Care for a donut?
Oh, no thank you.
Okay, have a seat. So, let's get started. You do understand that there's a rally of people outside.
I didn't ask them to come here, but I do speak on their behalf.
I understand.
Right, you're a representative.
Like you.
Well, I believe in what I'm fighting for. Do you?
Dr. Jameson, it's my, Dana Quinlan's job to represent Davidson & Co. Oil. I am a negotiations attorney, and you will find, if you look to that window, that our meeting is being monitored and filmed.
Of course.
Enough with the pleasantries. Let's discuss the issue at hand. As per the emails that should be in your inbox, Davidson & Co. Oil, as of December of 2021, legally owns the 21.7 square kilometers starting from the south border of the Bay Area, which does, in its southernmost quadrant, contain a segment approximately 28% of People's Reef. It has come to the company's understanding that Polyp Anthozoa dexvariosa, or variant 10 coral, is under consideration for critical endangerment by the IUCN.
If I may interject, I know why we're here. I've read over the meeting agreements as well.
Yes, but it's a formality.
Right.
As a board member in the Species Survival Initiative, you are here on their behalf to discuss arrangements on what we at Davidson Oil can legally continue to do should the coral pass the endangered species requirements.
I know that you're just a representative, but I must begin by telling you, and the extension, whichever executives replay this meeting, that People's Reef is one of the only two known locations where Dex variosa exists.
And to destroy more than 13% of its remaining habitat all but ensures the variant qualifying for critical endangerment and threatens its extinction.
I must remind you that this meeting is not to persuade anyone to sell or preserve property, but to discuss our legal...
You'll want to hold on.
The other existing location of Dex variosa is located 2 kilometers northeast of Davidson & Co.'s Pacific oil drilling property. In its current endangerment level, and even on the threatened list, your company's current property does not pose a threat to the second variation. However, if you are to destroy 28% of People's Reef, the coral will not just qualify for threatened status, but for critical endangerment, meaning that no construction, demolition, or pollution is allowed by any commercial properties within 5 kilometers of the endangered site.
I see.
Of course you do. So?
What kind of agreements can we propose for drilling in the People's Reef area without doing damage within 0.5 kilometers?
You're still completely polluting the reef.
Does that still qualify as destruction of species?
You may not be digging up the reef directly, but constant exposure to pollution will cause indefinite decay of the entire area.
Is that pollution as directly caused by the company as a decay count, as a fine, or removal of possession?
It's all the legal jargon with you. All legal jargon with you all. I can't keep doing this. I've met with four representatives from Davidson, and it doesn't matter to you people at all. It's all, will this be a fine? Or does this decrease in pollution lower our liability? It is all about what legal wiggle room you have to lose less land, pay less fines, or just pay off fines in general, and keep destroying the entire Bay Area. You don't care that the species is in critical condition. You don't care what you're destroying.
Mr. Jameson, I can assure you that Davidson & Co. is very concerned about their environmental impact.
You don't need to kid me. No one is watching this agreement but your executives and mine, and they both already know about the public opinion.
My daughter wants to be a marine biologist when she grows up.
How old is she?
She's 12. I don't want her to know that her mom is part of the reason there will be no more coral reefs by the time she's my age. I don't want her to know I'm part of the reason she's advised not to surf in certain parts of the bay.
But I want to pay for her to go to college.
I want her to be able to travel and scuba dive and enjoy all of those things. This isn't my opinion. This is my job. This company is thousands of people's jobs. This company provides oil for millions of people's transportation. Our access to multiple offshore locations allows for millions in contributions to government projects. It keeps public transportation taxes lowered. It is not just about corporate greed.
I apologize if I've been unprofessional in any manner. Perhaps it would be best if our corporations reconnect at a later date with different representatives.
I see.
It's not.
This isn't about you, and this isn't about me.
I know.
I know. But I want you to know that I do too.
Just tell whoever they send next that it's not impossible to drill in the area. We just need to work out cleanup initiatives to keep the pollution at bay. For Davidson to keep the other Pacific location.
The people will look into it.
Okay.